So this is how I'm going to make videos for just a little bit while we're training the puppy, because he doesn't really allow me to have much quiet time because he's not trained yet to be alone. I just have a couple patterns that are about ready to be tested. If you are interested in that, let me know. Sorry, it's a dishwasher. So the first one's a hat. I know for us, we've only got a couple more months of cold weather, but for a lot of people, you'll have cold weather through May. So hopefully this will still be something fun that you can knit on for a while. So this is my first one. So it is just a really basic hat. So there's one cable, and then there's kind of just a decorative stitch in between the cables, and a nice pom-pom, and it has a folded hem. I think this one's pretty fun. It's a very simple one size pattern. So it is sized to fit women, but if you wanted to knit this for a man, you could probably just go up a needle size and do that. And then it just has a really basic pom-pom and a folded brim. So I'm going to knit another sample in a solid color because this is a tweed. I'm thinking like the testing range of just a couple weeks because it's really, really simple. And it's in worsted weight yarn using a US 8 needle. But I'll have all the information here on the screen, probably right here. It has written instructions and it has a chart if you're interested in that. And then the second pattern, which I have a couple options, is a balaclava. So I have never made these before. This is my first pattern and it's very simple. It has, you start out in the round knitting the neck part, and then you put some stitches on hold to create the hole. And then you work back and forth in garter, and there's a little bit of short row shaping at the top. You can kind of see how it slopes, but that creates kind of a nice effect down the back of your head. And then after you do a 3 needle bind off to seam the tops together, then you pick up some stitches for the ribbing. Here's a little bit of a better version, a little bit of a clearer version. So this comes in 2 sizes. Small and a large. It's meant to be worn with kind of no ease. So the small will fit the average woman and the large will fit the average man. So this is designed to kind of fit kind of perfectly around your face instead of over your mouth and nose. So I've noticed online that balaclavas kind of vary in how much coverage you have on the face. So if you wanted to, you could probably knit a little bit more ribbing to get more coverage, but this one is designed to have kind of no coverage. So I don't really know how to style balaclavas, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think they're really functionally great. I've worn this one a lot. My husband and I wore both of these a lot when we had a snowstorm over Christmas, so they look really great, I think. The little man's looking at me from the gate. But yeah, it has a little bit of a point here. But you can pull it down and it will fit a little bit more, or you can have it stand up. So if you want, like this is designed to kind of fit underneath a jacket, but if you want less coverage, you can kind of fold it under. And that way it sits higher up on your head. It's a little bit thicker, but that way, if you don't want to tuck it into your jacket, you can wear it this way. That is, it's my balaclava. So like I said, it's meant to be worn with like 0 inches of ease, so it's supposed to be kind of snug to your head. And I wear it above my bangs, but you could pull it down to the top of your forehead. Yeah, and I can, if I want, I can pull this up to about here, or over my mouth at least. But you don't have to. You can wear it like this. This is how I designed it, but it can be pulled over your mouth and your nose if you need to be. I think these are super, super cozy, especially when it's windy, because then you don't have to bulk up with a combo scarf and hat. So yeah, these are ready to be test knit, both of these. Yeah, I'm really, really excited about the balaclava. It's my first of this kind. And also this one, I've never done cables in, that's not true. I have done a cable hat, but it's been ages. It's been at least 5 years. So yeah, I'm kind of into cables at the moment, which is a shame because they're not really much of a spring thing. They're more of a winter accessory, I feel like, to have cables in your knitting. I don't know, we still have plenty of cold weather ahead. And then these are not ready yet. So if you sign up for the balaclava, it will be the garter one. But these are coming. I am sending them to my test knitter, or my tech editor, soon. This is another balaclava that's meant to be worn a little bit looser. So it doesn't have like the snug to your face fit. It's a little bit more just like a hood of a jacket. So like I know a lot of jackets don't have hoods, so this is kind of what this is for. It has an extra thick collar. So I don't know if you can tell, it's a folded over collar. This is so, so cushy. I've been wearing this one a lot. But this one's in stockinette. Try and show this to you. So this is what this one looks like. I haven't blocked this, so it might still look a little bit loose, but I like to pull my hair out just a little bit so it's not as snug to my face. And it comes to a point back here, which I really like. Show you. You could make this part a little bit shorter if you don't want it to fold down a little bit. I like it to fold down because if I have a jacket on, I can kind of tuck it into my jacket, and then I have no room for the wind to cut it. All right, with those out of the way, I'll introduce you to the puppy. Hi, little man. Hi. Can you look at the camera? Yeah, there you go. He's teething a lot. He likes to chew on anything and everything in sight. This is why the videos have slowed. He's a lot more work than we anticipated, which is fine. It just means a lot more training up front. Yeah. So he's a big baby. He doesn't like to be left alone, and crate training him is a trial. He hates it. He just screams and screams and screams. So he potty trained very quickly. I would say he's mostly potty trained after a week and a half of having him. But yeah, the crate training is a nightmare. He's not a fan of his crate. But those are the patterns that I have for you. A reminder that this stockinette balaclava is not ready to be test knit yet. The main one that I have is the garter one. That's ready for testers, and the cable hat. So you may see a few phone update videos like this for a little bit, and then all of the tutorials in the future will be on my normal camera. So the quality will be much better and the audio will be much better. But yeah, just for a little bit, things will slow. I have some stuff that was recorded before Christmas that I can edit now that he is a little bit more self-sufficient. I'll have more fun stuff coming. I'll have more fun stuff coming soon. Right now I just am getting a lot of stuff ready to be test knit for a lot of pattern releases. I'll have a baby sweater coming out like for testing soon. I did release a full-size like adult sweater recently. I didn't really have the time to do any fanfare for it, so if you're interested, the striped raglan that I was showing a couple months ago is ready for purchase. It's already been through testing and tech editing and everything. Sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained because I'm trying to focus on him. So anyway, I'm rambling now. Thank you guys so much for your patience and for all of your support. This winter season has been very exciting and fun. You guys have really blown up a lot of the videos and been commenting a lot, so I really appreciate that. And I don't know, maybe I'll just do more of these kind of quick chatting videos too on my phone, so I don't have to stress about good quality audio or setting up my nice camera. Yeah, maybe I'll just do something like this more in the future. But anyway, thank you guys so much for following along. If you're not following, please consider subscribing. I do a ton of tutorials and there's always more on the docket. So lots more coming and lots of patterns as well that I put out on Etsy and Ravelry. But that's us signing off. He's really tired. But that's us signing off. I'll see you guys in the next video.